Hello, church. We're looking at Exodus chapters 31 and 32 today for our daily Bible reading. Word of the day is extinguished. In this little break of all the description and construction of what the temple is supposed, or the tabernacle is supposed to look like, Israelites fall. Even though they know God has spoken to them, God has provided the plagues in Egypt, He's provided them manna in the wilderness, they choose foolishly to be impatient, to complain, and to construct a false god, a golden calf made with their own jewelry melted down into this image, and they chose to worship this strange created thing as the God who rescued them from Egypt. It seems absurd. It seems to make no sense. And as Moses comes down from his meeting with God, he extinguishes this calf. He grinds up the metal, pours it into water, and makes the people drink it. He calls them out on their sin. Now you might say, you don't have any golden calves in your house. What times, what ways have we forgotten the amazing blessing, the salvation that God has given us, and we choose to give credit to something else, someone else, or even ourselves, rather than making sure all our praise and worship and service devoted to the one true God. Not something that we created, not something that we can kind of mold and shape in the desires that we like, but with realize that God is the one speaking with authority and conviction and purpose into our lives of who He is and who we are as His created being. We cannot create a God because God is the one who created us. So make sure we have this proper balance, otherwise we will suffer some of the penalties of Israel. We will be confronted with our sin, we will be rebuked, we will be corrected, and the beauty is we can still repent and see that it's not just the end of Israel, as much as it was God's desire in the moment to strike them down and start again. He gives grace and mercy to these foolish, rebellious people, just as He offers to us. But let's not have to hold God to that. Let's trust in His love and His grace, and let's heed His cautions. Let's heed His commands so we don't have to suffer consequences for our disobedience. All right, church, have a great day.